First things first. Ladies and gentlemen, there's drama. There's always drama. And we are going to start off by covering the drama. Since I am now on kick.com/Nuxanor, we are moving on to the moisture channel. Mr. Charles made a video about the saddest Twitch stream ever. I know this situation. I have a lot of opinions, so let's get down to business.
When it comes to sad, pathetic things on the internet, I feel like I've seen it all. I'm like the Oracle from the Matrix. Nothing surprises me anymore.
Dude, God, it feels so nice to react to this on Kick when this is like a absolute Twitch brain rot. Oh my God, you are not ready. Chat, you are not ready.
Yet, today I bore witness to something so tragically embarrassing on Twitch that it's making me reflect, and it's put me in a very somber state.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
A funeral service. A streamer invited one of her mods to hang out with her in real life.
Oh God, dude, it's brutal. It's like I was talking about this on the podcast that we just recorded. It's not out yet. I came up with the worst analogy of all time for this situation. I called it reverse sex trafficking. It's where instead of like people sex trafficking women, it's you have female streamers anti-sex trafficking men just to say, oh, look at this guy here. See, this guy is unfuckable. It's reverse sex trafficking.
And did a stream that was an hour and 25 minutes of agonizing, miserable, inhumane torture. Waterboarding would have felt more pleasant for this mod, I imagine. She spends the entire stream basically just insulting him. He is the butt of every one of her jokes. And she kind of just reduces him to a spittoon for her and her chat to spit in and make fun of.
When you hear this, like, you think it's a joke. She just collabed with a mod, and he was like, you know, he was socially unaware. He had a bit of a neck beard, and she made a little fun of him.
Now, I think punching bags get treated with more respect than this guy did, and it only got worse the longer the stream went on. She had a donation goal where if the stream gave her $500, she would kiss him.
Oh, God, fuck. Sorry, one more shot, guys.
God, dude, it's so evil.
If you ever want to get drunk really fast, just have to kiss Dilly, you'll be fucked up.
Oh, that's really nice to say to this guy who's modding for you literally for free.
By the time the night's over.
That is soul-crushingly mean-spirited. That is downright diabolical. Saying, if you want to get drunk, just try and kiss Dilly. You'll be fucked up by the end of the night.
I'm just saying there's a lot of cringe that goes on Kick. This is Twitch's version of an IRL stream, and no one bats an eye. No one think this is weird. This is awful.
Saying that you have to be hammered to want to kiss this guy. And this is the attitude for the entire stream. So she makes it pretty clear.
No offense, Kick staff in chat right now. Listen, I'm on the platform. However, I will always be honest. I'm sorry in advance.
That she can't really stand to be around him unless she is extraordinarily drunk. So the whole time she is drinking throughout the stream, they reach the donation goal. So now she's obligated to give him a little smooch.
Oh my God, this hurts to look at. Dude, and she's just milking the content.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Can you come closer?
Okay, this close? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Whenever you're ready.
Can you pucker up? Pucker up.
I have small lips.
You just snotted on me. You just snotted on me.
This is my allergy.
You went little snot.
You did?
Yes.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Oh my God.
All right, come on.
Okay.
Sorry. I need to wash my mouth.
The worst thing she could say is no, right, guys? Wow, this was just friendly banter. Her supporting the subscriber that she's had, moderating for her for all this time. You should know they're friends, guys. This is friendship. Purely a wonderful friendship relationship, guys.
If I was watching...
She's just dragging him along by the freaking toe. Making... Oh my God.
A hostage video where someone had kidnapped my grandmother, threatening...
I've seen less awkward ISIS beheadings, okay?
...to slit her throat unless I paid the ransom. I would honestly find that video to be less cruel and more humane than this Twitch stream I just watched. This is absolutely brutal. My heart breaks for this guy. I don't know who he is. I don't know what he's done to deserve this, but this is like a divine punishment here. This whole thing was her idea. This was her donation.
Bro, if he had a humiliation fetish or something, it would be like, okay, all right, whatever. She's like, you know, doing whatever. He's like vibing. Maybe he's like Sneeko and he likes being embarrassed by the internet. But no, he's like just some regular, normal guy.
Nation incentive, and now she's acting like it was the worst thing that ever happened to her. It's so bad, she's got to go rinse her mouth out, she's got to fucking brush her teeth and scrub it all down with soap and bleach just to try and erase the stain that his lips put upon hers. It's just evil. This whole stream is her basically just bullying this guy.
Well. Jesus Christ. Well. There you
Oh
go.
my god, and you hear her retching in the background? That's actually insane.
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm back, guys. Sorry, I'm good.
Dude, poor Dilly out here. God damn it, this is awful.
I'm good.
Can you imagine a male streamer, like, doing something like this? Holy shit. He would be ostracized by the entire Twitch community. You're probably all surprised that
I'm back, guys. Sorry, I'm good.
not only is she not ostracized, she's like friends and collabs with all of the big streamers.
She's putting on this big song and dance about how gross and disgusting this was, when it was her idea. She's doing this just to make him feel even worse, and put on a show for her chat at this guy's expense. Like, oh, this loveless loser virgin flew all the way here, and oh, I just had to kiss him. Like, that's so mean. And this should be a wake-up call to her chat
Dude,
that,
honestly, props to Charlie for making this video. Oh my god.
like, donates money to her under this idea that she's going to like them or something like that. Or
Imagine being in this parasocial relationship where everyone wishes they could be in this mod's place. Meanwhile, this mod is suffering like... This is public humiliation. How will this mod guy, Dilly, how will Dilly ever show his face anywhere when everyone knows this is going on?
socially donating to her because they think that they're going to be friends or even more than that. This should be the biggest wake-up call. Your third eye should be fucking beaming from your forehead right now with this out there. This is her mod, someone who literally, like, does a ton for her.
For free, by the way.
This is how he's getting treated in front of everybody. That's what she thinks of you as well. Now, like I said, it's not just this viral moment here.
Whoa, that's not what she thinks of me as well, okay? Listen, unlike Dilly, at least I admit I'm terrified of women, okay? Listen.
The very beginning of the stream comes out fucking guns blazing, going hog wild about this guy having no shot with her and that she doesn't even really respect him at all.
Yeah, Dilly's living the dream, aren't
Dude,
you?
how are people fans of this content? Like, forget this person who's obviously like a piece of shit for something like this. But dude, how are people fans of this content?
So happy to be here.
Yeah. It's my dream, y'all.
Yeah, I've been posting pictures
Oh
of
god, it's my dream, y'all. Oh god, dude, Dilly, no.
Dilly every single day on Discord, and this guy cannot hang. Dilly's eyes are fucked. It's because I have cats and he's allergic. And
Dude, you know it's like when people watch videos and react to videos and they make fun of shit? How is it possible that she brings this guy in here, literally brings in her mod who's doing slave labor for her, and she just insults him to everyone in public for an hour and a half?
he has allergy meds. Doesn't he look like Gru from Despicable Me?
Oh my god, stop, please! God, he wishes he looked like Gru. He wishes he looked like Gru. God, Gru's kinda hot, though.
So every time I see Dilly, I just start laughing.
This is
Brother!
the very beginning of the stream. This is chapter 1. It's not even chapter 1. This is the prologue. And she immediately comes out of the gate saying that he looks like Gru from Despicable Me, and she can't help but
Base, though. Honestly, base. She's so real for that. That was a compliment.
laugh when she sees him. The stream doesn't even make it 5 full minutes without her making sure to insult him in front of everybody. He's just getting publicly flogged immediately. She is flaying him alive throughout most of the stream.
Brother.
Again, this whole hour and 25 minutes is basically just make fun of Dilly and let the chat make fun of Dilly too. It's so mean-spirited. And
How does anyone look at themselves in the mirror and say, yes, this is a good idea. I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be great.
this guy, again, I don't know anything about him. He wasn't even creepy or weird or awkward. He seemed
Dude, literally history's most normal and respectable Reddit mod.
just a very normal guy. He even seems pretty nice and really not weird. Yes, he does come across as like a little lonely and a little socially shy, but there's no like red flags or anything alarming about this guy at all. This must
By the way, I'll say something else about this too. On a live stream after this all went down, Dilly was asked, did she actually ever do anything nice for you? And his answer was yes, because after I got dumped after a 5-year relationship, she put me on her dating show for content. She literally, at his deepest, darkest moment, turned him into content.
must have been hell on earth for him to not only get invited out by the person that he clearly cares about since he mods for her, but to go there and then just be perpetually insulted directly by that person and the community that you mod for, having all these tomatoes thrown at you throughout the whole thing. And on top of all of that,
Oh my
he's
God.
surrounded by cats which trigger his allergies. The
Bro, she's poisoning him too.
misery must have been indescribable. Like, I'm getting parasocial with it because I actually just really do feel bad for him here. Like, brother, come on. Have some more self-respect. Have some more confidence.
This poor guy, I was talking to Oompaville about this, and Oompaville was like, poor guy, it's his own fault. I mean, I don't even know if he was serious or not. But dude, awful.
You deserve better than this treatment here. That was just so mean. Now, I already know the cope. I know what the excuse is going to be. Oh, she's clearly just pushing his buttons. They're just joshing around. They're very close friends, obviously. But I don't get that impression at all. These aren't jokes I would tell to even my best friend Matt, who I've known since middle school. A lot of what she says to and about Dilly is just downright nasty.
Dude, it's insane. Could you... Like, I'm just trying to understand. Where are all the Twitter therapists that bark and scream about toxic relationships when the man is the toxic one? Where are all of those people? Where are all of those people when something like this happens and the woman's the toxic one?
I would never say to Matt, like, the only reason, you know, your wife ever kissed you is because she must have been blackout drunk and forgot what you looked like or something. That's just so fucked up.
When you try to make a joke, but the joke is just an insult.
And, like, she makes statements like that pretty often throughout this stream. These aren't really jokes. She is just insulting this guy as much as possible to make him a laughingstock for her stream.
Cute couple, Vivi are not dating. I did not claim this.
Yo.
Sorry, that's so mean, but don't claim it. So yeah, 1 hour stream. So
I love how she's so self-aware. She knows exactly how, like, mean she's being, but she doesn't give a crap. How is this a good look?
minute counts. I made a donation goal of $500. I will kiss Dilly. So we hit it. But hopefully I will be drunk for that. Let's take the first shot of the night, yeah? Is it too early?
No. Cheers.
The way she responded to the cute couple statement seemed like she was genuinely offended anyone would even say something like that. Now, keep in mind, she's still sober right here, so this is still her insulting him with the training wheels on. She hasn't even taken the gloves off yet. It gets really bad shortly after.
I made all the boys go with Dilly to help change his pants. So I think Dilly threw away his chunky throat pants in the trash. Dilly had the same size hands.
No.
Oh my god.
Except he literally doesn't. Like, his hand is literally goes, what? Okay.
God, you have baby hands.
No way.
Yeah, we have the same size hands. That means you have a small dick.
The astute observers
The legendary "you have a little penis" joke. Hilarious. God, I love that. Bro, Dilly should have fired back. It's like, oh, you've seen it yesterday. You know that's not true. Come on, Dilly. Come on, Dilly.
there will have noticed that I put the stream to 2 times speed during her story times, and I'll openly admit to it. The reason is because it was genuinely painful listening to her tell those stories because it's just shitting on Dilly. She's putting him on blast as frequently as possible, sharing his most embarrassing moments, so giving his lowlights. Here's the worst of moments with Dilly. Here's what Dilly did that was so embarrassing last night. You guys need to hear this. It's just, again, so unnecessarily mean. And then, of course, she has to do something about penis size, so she says, we have the same size hands, which means you have a tiny dick.
Got
His
him.
hands aren't even the
Got
same
him.
size. His hands are visibly bigger than yours. But again, this is just...
Bro, and she has thousands of live viewers. Like, what are the people watching? Like I try to put when I see like a stream with like thousands of viewers, I'm like putting myself in their head. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing there? Like, there are real people behind their computers watching this and probably salivating, begging, and praying that one day, if they moderate enough chats, they could be insulted just like Dilly.
being rude for the sake of it. Nobody is meaner to tier 3 subs or Twitch mods than the streamer themselves, it seems. She is so much nastier to her mod than anyone on Twitter has ever been to any mod for any streamer ever. Now,
Well, okay, let's that seems like a bit of an exaggeration. I mean, she's making fun of his dick size. She's not calling him a pedophile like people on Twitter like doing these days.
there are a couple times in the stream that she says that they're good friends, so it's all, in good fun. And what a load of dirty barnacles. I think she says that to try and convince Dilly, and Dilly, he believes it. Dilly's bought into that fantasy. This does not strike me as two people that are friends. This strikes me as her using him for content, as a punching bag. That's what this all seems like. No friend dynamic is like this. No friendship goes like this. Of course you're going to joke around with your friends. You're going to get mean with your friends, but at the end of the day, you're close, and you...
Like, it's the blatant double standard that's so annoying. Like, when you'll have people on Twitter talking about, forget even an abusive relationship, power imbalance. How often do you hear the term, yeah, this is a very problematic relationship, because you see, there's a power imbalance over here, and it's not fair that, like, he's dating his employee, and it's a power imbalance. Brother. This is the biggest power imbalance in the universe. Like, she's not even trying to hide the fact that she feels like she's superior. But Twitter doesn't give a shit.
There's no actual bad blood or malicious intent there. I do not get that vibe from this interaction at all, because it is unrelenting for an hour and 25 minutes, and what I'm about to show you here, I think is the most foul thing that she said throughout it.
Oh my god, so either go back with my ex or get with Dilly for 6 months. Fuck. Okay, so in case you guys know, or don't know, I don't want to say his name out loud. This ex fucking traumatized me, get a gamma addiction, drug addiction, porn addiction, like he actually fucked me up, okay? So either go through like trauma and emotional abuse or date Dilly for 6 months. Trying to get back with my ex. Okay, next question.
Ha! Hilarious.
Is it true that
It's in 2x speed because, again, she was going on a montage of degrading him, and then it got to that question. Would you rather get back with your ex, who apparently traumatized her, or date Dilly for 6 months? And she chooses her ex, and then just laughs it off. She would rather be in, I guess, this emotionally abusive situation that she called it, and be traumatized, than be with Dilly for 6 months. Why would you even answer this question in the first place? That is so fucked up, I was stunned when that came around.
Was there anything going on between her ears? Like, didn't she at least... Okay, yes, I get it. She's a complete asshole, and she thinks that she's, a greater person than the people that are on her stream or whatever. She thinks she is God gifts to mankind. But, like, at least for your reputation, like, how do you even think that that's a smart thing to say?
She knows Dilly is clearly interested in her romantically, and yet she uses that as the butt of the jokes. Like, half of the stream is making it clear that she feels she is so out of his league, so superior to him, that the comedy is that people would even suggest there's a chance. So this question rolls around, and she's like, oh yeah, I'd definitely just go back with the ex. Definitely wouldn't go back, or go with Dilly for 6 months. I'd rather be emotionally abused than spend time with this guy. In front of his face, too. The guy who basically does work for you on your streams by modding, who has also now gone out of his way to hang out with you in real life and on your stream for your content, and now he has to sit there and hear that you would rather be emotionally abused and traumatized than date him for 6 months.
I mean, to be fair, I'm being emotionally abused and traumatized just watching these clips of her stream. Oh my god, dude, it's insane. She just has endless content farming.
I watched one panty.
Smells like the game. Yeah. 10 out
Do
of
you want
10.
to keep it? You can take it home.
Here, I'll put it in my shirt pocket. Can you stuff in my shirt pocket? Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
actually like that pair. I'll give you a different one later.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
What the frick is this?
This guy who obviously cares about you I can't even imagine what a statement like that must feel like to hear. And he has to keep himself composed because she's broadcasting all of this to her audience publicly. I've never
This
met...
dude, by the way, he will be known as that guy for the rest of his life. Like, literally. This guy's not getting anywhere.
Anyone that I've had any kind of relationship with, a friend, or even an acquaintance, that has said something that even teeters on as mean as what she just did right there. And she did it right to the face of someone who very clearly cares a lot about her. Now, she laughs it off and moves on to the next question, and I think Dilly has been brainwashed by her into thinking that he's a good friend of hers. But Dilly, I'm just going to hit you with the cold water. Friends don't treat each other this way. She is treating you like a subhuman pile of garbage.
And here's the thing, there's no way he'll believe this, because he knows the real her. The real her isn't embarrassed of him. No, you see, she's only playing up on stream the fact that she's a piece of shit to him. In real life, they're homies, they're friends, they're cool. She's only embarrassed of him when other people are there. But don't worry, they're really friends.
Personally, I would not hit. So, yeah, there is a right or wrong answer. Well, me personally... How about you rate me first?
10 out of 10.
She's a piece of shit in this relationship, obviously. But let's not make believe that this guy isn't, like, digging his own grave. Like, I feel bad for him. He is getting absolutely used and abused. I'm telling you, this is literally reverse sex trafficking. It's insane. It's trafficking sexless people instead of the other way around.
Oh, fuck, you know what? I'm not gonna rate. I'm just gonna drink.
That means I'm a 6. It's okay.
If it was a 6, I would have said that out loud.
Oh.
Oh my god, she doesn't stop!
Again, it's just an absolute flurry of disrespect from her towards Dilly. But I wanted to show this clip here at the end because I think this is a great summation of how this whole experience went.
Oh, good. Oh,
where
goody.
He rates her a 10 out of 10. And then she refuses to rate him, so he playfully is like, oh, okay, that must mean like I'm a 6. And then she didn't have to say anything. She could have just moved on to the next question, but she went out of her way to let him know that that's not the case. So she says, if it was a 6, I would have said it out loud. Anyway.
Yeah.
She's trying to take another little stab, drive the dagger deep inside of his heart here to let him know that he is beneath her.
Poor guy.
He's not a 6 to her, and he needs to know it. It's so unnecessarily mean. It's just being an asshole and nothing more.
I thought Charlie would be out here criticizing the style of content, like the whole fly in a mod and then humiliate him in front of thousands of people. He's like, I'm not forgetting this stupid content. This bitch gotta go down. She crazy. Kill her.
She puts him down every chance she can find. She attacks every single one of his perceived weaknesses in her eyes, and is doing everything in her power to publicly humiliate and degrade him. It is not friendly. There is nothing jovial about this whole stream.
No, but you don't really know what's going on behind the scenes. Behind the scenes, Dilly's freaking going crazy.
All. It is mean-spirited and just really fucking sad. Like I mentioned, there
Not a better sign when Makima treats Denji better than she treats Dilly.
couple of times she tried to cushion the blows like, oh, we're such good friends, this is all okay. And then when one of the questions during Truth or Drink is, what was your favorite thing about Dilly? She says that he's nice and that he's like just super nice and not awkward. Those are the only...
Well, that's one thing Dilly can't say about you. So Dilly 1, woman 0.
couple of instances where she wasn't just shitting on him. And I think she did that because she could see from the chat that people were dogpiling onto Dilly, and it is just a really uncomfortable stream entirely.
How likely is it for him to pick up a girl tonight?
Can I answer this honestly?
Honestly, you're not getting shit.
Okay, dude, she can insult Dilly all she wants. She wants to run these humiliation mindfuck streams and abuse these guys. Honestly, based. That laugh? Take her away. Take her away.
I think maybe a girl be down to dance with you, you know?
That's a win.
But there's no way. I don't think you're getting any girls' numbers. Or going home with... I'm gonna say it's a 0 out of 10.
Well, obviously I wouldn't bring anyone back here, but...
I would let you. I'm a good friend. So if you want to bring a girl back here...
Oh, she's a good friend. So nice of her to remind chat that she's a good friend.
can. But I'm just being honest, I don't see it. Prove me wrong though, prove me wrong.
I was perfectly content to not show you any more clips from the stream. I was just about to end the video, but then I remembered this moment, and I just had to showcase it. Even if it's not directly about her, she won't even let him think he has a chance with any girl, for that matter. None. Like, he's not even allowed to go into the club with a good mindset. They're going to a club later this evening, and they were getting hype for it. Like, chat was asking, hey, do you think he has a chance with a girl? And this was her response.
It's so insane to me that, like, she could, like, just from a business perspective, why doesn't she feel like, being nice is the right thing to do? See, at least Pokimane makes believe she's nice on streams. Like, I would think that would be the brand here.
To it. He's not even allowed to have a good mentality going into it because she's already shitting on him beforehand to bring his self-esteem down. It's just bullying. Like, she is just a bully to this guy. It just doesn't end. He's not allowed to breathe for a second, A, because of the allergies that he's subjected to, but B, because she is constantly this miasma of hate.
Dilly blows his nose. Her. Fucking ooh, Dilly, that's disgusting.
To him. Like, it's just so negative. If this was actually any semblance of a friend, she would have lifted him up like, yeah, you're gonna get some pussy tonight, let's go, let's have a good time out there tonight. That's not what she's doing. She's immediately putting him down.
Yeah, no, it's cruel. I'm telling you, it's sexless trafficking. It's the best part.
Again, for the millionth time this stream.
Who's better looking, Dilly or your ex? My ex. Next question. Do you ever have any feelings for any of your mods, including him? Hell no, that's why they're my mod.
The worst thing she could say is no. Her.
Ever have any feelings for any of your mods, including him? Hell no, that's why they're my mod.
Oh my god, bro.
Last clip from this stream, I promise, but I thought this was an important one. I have for a long time preached about how awful parasocial relationships are and how prevalent it is in streaming. I think hearing her say this should have snapped a ton of people out of that mentality that just by donating to somebody or modding for somebody in this case, that all of a sudden they're going to somehow develop feelings for you or something. Doesn't happen. It won't happen. And that is not a healthy mindset for you as a viewer to be in.
Yeah, that's crazy. She out there milking those simps. And then to their face. That's why he's my mod. Okay? That's why he's my fuck pig. Okay? He's just my sex slave. He's not like a person.
I wanted to put this here because she just says it with her whole chest right in front of Dilly. Again, per usual here for this stream. But this is actually an important lesson to learn. Just because you mod for somebody or donate to somebody, if you're a tier 3 sub to somebody, if you've been sub to somebody for years, they are not all of a sudden your best friend, and they are not obligated to fall in love with you or have feelings for you.
But if she could get away with making content like this and literally kill it to the point that people are begging her to be mods like Dilly, then yeah, she's doing something right.
Tough pill to swallow for some, I'm sure, but it needs to get through. Now, all that being said, what Dilly was subjected to here is nothing shy of heinous. Nobody deserves this level of public humiliation, and I feel extremely bad for him, and I'm just genuinely wishing him the best going forward. I just had to talk about this because it is one of the downright meanest and saddest streams I've ever seen on Twitch.
Honestly, I feel bad for Dilly, but also, like, how do you feel bad for people that should know better? There are a lot of people that are in abusive relationships, right? And a lot of people that are, like, so gaslighted into thinking that it's normal. But, like, brother, I know he's conditioned into this state, but you're an adult, man. And the craziest thing is, this is just, that there's everyone out there, everyone in her audience wishes that they were there.
Probably ever, I think. So yeah, that's really about it. So yeah.
You can't help those who don't want to help themselves. True. Frick, man. That's crazy. Yeah, but it's such a gross situation. Like, such a disgusting stream. Yeah, she's an asshole, but I think the worst part is the fact that that she has, like, an entire audience envying Dilly for being so lucky to be out here. I don't know.
Like, subscribe, and follow me on Twitch. Stay weird, fam.